I want to share with you what I did every New Year day while I was growing up as a child and as a teenager. You want to know? Happy New Year, girls! Welcome to 2025. In the Girls Hub is a year of show walking, the action year, the year of maximum growth. I'm so grateful to God that me and you can see a new year. Is someone grateful? Now lift up your hands. Okay, how was your Christmas celebration? Some of you had sent emails and chats and messages and voice notes to share your experiences with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. I want to say thank you to every one of you that reached out to me to celebrate with me as well and my family. God bless you. Thank you for everyone that sent lovely messages and gifts and hugs, and I just love you girls. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to a great year with you. Aren't you also looking forward? Okay, so today we are going to be talking about what I did every New Year day. Very funny, right? Okay, before we go in there, I want to introduce to you our new resources. These are 3 resources that you are going to need as a girl. My job, my goal as your coach is to ensure that you are empowered. And so we're bringing to you the Empowered Girl Mind Tonic. This is a calendar, a table calendar that has you sticking your positive self-affirmation every day for 365 days. The stickers are really beautiful and lovely. Nobody should envy you when you're using it, okay? Tell your brothers to stay away. Tell mom and dad to excuse you. Then we have your journal. This is helping you build self-confidence every day. Every day there's a new question to answer, and that gets you journaling your experience. Then, of course, you have your Empowered Girl devotional, their stories, their instructions, and their lessons that will help you grow spiritually. Alrighty, so here we go. I want to share with you what I did every New Year day while I was growing up as a child and as a teenager. You want to know? Usually we'd go for 31st night, the crossover service, and we'll come back home around 1 a.m. It's New Year day. I'll wake up and then I'll start. This year, I'm not going to talk too much. I talk too much. I'm going to be quiet. My New Year resolution is to be quiet. Every year until I was almost 18, I made that resolution. Now, I want to talk to you about New Year resolution, because some of you are going to be saying things like, oh, this year, I'm going to be a good girl. I'm going to be obedient. This year, I'm not going to look for anybody's trouble. This year, I'm going to obey everything my mommy says. This year, I'm going to confess in my soul. This year, you're just saying those kind of things. Calm down. It's called a resolution. I want to share with you the difference. Let me define what a resolution is and what a plan is, because we are not supposed to be making resolutions. We're supposed to be making plans. You get it? A resolution is a personal commitment or a promise that you make at the beginning of every year. Like I always did. I want to quiet this. You make it because you want to improve yourself. You want to, adapt to a new habit, or you want to achieve a specific goal. But usually it's wide, it's vague. You just say something like, I want to exercise more. I want to stop procrastinating. I want to stop sleeping too much. I want to stop using the phone too much. I want to stop watching too much movies. That's a resolution, yeah? Then a plan is a detailed, actionable strategy. In case you're younger than 10 and you don't understand, it is a guide, something that leads you to ensure that you are staying accountable to yourself to achieve a specific goal throughout the year. So a plan has steps, has timelines, and even has resources attached to it. So you say something like, I want to exercise more, I want to be slim this year, so I'm going to go to the gym every weekend. I want to be more sociable, I am going to make 1 new friend every month. That's a plan. That's a difference. So with resolutions, you just want to achieve something. You just have an end goal. You just see yourself in a particular way. But for plans, you have the how. For resolutions, you have the what. Did you get that? Whatever it is that is your aim, you have to make sure that you have a plan. Because without a plan, then you just had a wish. So whether it is for making friends, whether it is for things like you want to be able to play musical instruments, you must have a plan. Now let me give you some differences. Okay, so for example, you have this aspiration that you want to quit procrastinating. For me, one thing I did to quit procrastinating, as often as I always did, was I set up a 10 seconds rule. That's a plan. So if I'm saying that this year I'm going to quit procrastinating, I'm going to be saying something like, in 10 seconds, do whatever it is you need to do. Don't just say I'm going to quit procrastinating. This year, I'm not going to be an angry bird again. It's not enough. For you to have a plan and not a resolution, number one, you must be focused. What is the focus of what it is you want to change? What is that goal? You must have something in mind. It must not be random. Number two, it must have a structure. Don't just let it to be broad. Don't just let it to be wide. You must have a structure, outline. Even if you are 5 years old and you are listening to me and you say, okay, this year I'm going to stop throwing my panties under the bed. Do you know the structure you're going to do? You're going to say, Mommy, can I have a laundry basket? And you keep it in your room or by your bed. If you say, this year I am going to stop being disorganized and scattered, where are my girls? Are you here? Those of you that don't make your bed, those of you that keep your trainers and your canvas on top of your bed, those of you that leave your towel on your chair, God is watching you, and Tetima is also watching you. Do you know what you need to do this year? Have a plan, create a structure. Go to your room, look at your room and check, what do I need to put in here to make sure that I do this? Then of course you know that you need timelines to say, okay, let me check this week, how many times did I obey this? The third thing you need to do that is going to differentiate whether you have a resolution or a plan is that you're going to be able to know how to execute it. Execution is the difference between your resolution and your plan. Those of us that do resolution, we have no willpower, we have no strength, we have no motivation. I'm just there saying, I'm going to be quiet this year. What is the plan to be quiet? Okay, when you don't have the willpower, so willpower is the strength inside you that you need to achieve your goal. It is willpower that will make you go to the gym every day when you are tired. No, not every day. Every week. I know you will not go to the gym every day. Maybe that's not even your goal. But it is willpower that will make you study. So I remember in school, one of those years, I said, no, this year, I'm going to be very serious with my academics. I've always been serious, but I'm going to do better. I had to come up with a plan that I must read my notes every day. You know why? I used to be a last minute reader. Are you like me? Tomorrow's exam. Hey, we are reading for exam. When your eye wants to close, you'll be opening your eye like this. Open and read. Open and read. What were you doing? See the things. So this year, if you have a goal to do better in your academics, create a plan, and that plan is called a study plan. That plan means that you must read every single day. Now, for you to execute your plan, you have to know that you will have adjustments. Sometimes you need to adjust, sometimes you need to, replan, sometimes you need to re-strategize. But what matters is that you had a plan, you had it well structured. I want to give you a few other examples, that will just show, or a few other things that will make you know that you have a resolution or a plan. Because some of you have already had resolutions. Yes, you already have many resolutions. I want to tell you that it's a resolution and not a plan, so that you can change it. If your plan is vague, is wide, like I said, please change it and make it specific. So if you're saying something like, oh, I'm going to become the best in my class in my academics, tell yourself that I am going to make sure that all my tests I get at least 9/10. And for me to get 9/10, I must read every day. Now, don't make it open-ended. Don't just say, from now on, I'm going to be a very social girl. I'm going to be very well coordinated or organized. Tell yourself that throughout this month. I remember when I was very inconsistent with my journaling in 2024. I looked at my journal. Some months I'll write, some months I'll not write. I told myself, I want to do better with my journaling till the year ends. If I bring to you my 2024 journal, you would see that from May 19th, when I made that plan, I journaled every day till the 31st of December. Why? I told myself that I must not miss any of the days. I made sure that I kept my journal by my bed and I set a time to journal. The next way you know that your plan, that what you have done is a resolution and not a plan, is that it is very rigid. It's very strong. It's very hard. When it's too hard, you also cannot follow through. So make it in such a way that if you can't meet up at this time, you can find another time to do it. But by all means, you're doing it. Make it in such a way that you can refine it. Make it in such a way that if you see that, okay, going downstairs or going outside to do my laundry is sometimes inconveniencing, I'm going to do my laundry in my bathroom every weekend. Of course, make sure that you are motivated. Make sure that, people can look at you and see what you are doing. Remember that most importantly, if your resolution is only on what you hope, I hope, I'm hoping, I am believing, I am thinking, just know that it's not a plan. Because your plan must always be focused on systems, on tools, on structure, and on daily habits, no matter how small. If I ask you now, which is better, resolution or plan? Go to the comment and let me see you answer to which one is better. Please, if you have not already subscribed, if you have not told your friends about the heart to heart, if you have not shared, if you have not commented, if you have not said anything, you are wrong. And this is a new year. I want you to come on the right path. This is me cheering you on. This is me also welcoming you to 2025. This is me giving you a hug, especially if you're my queen daughter at the Girls Hub. We're looking forward to such a beautiful time at the Girls Hub this year. If you have not joined us, you are already late. You need to find a way. Find a way and join us at the Girls Hub, because we are about to sail. We have already done our orientation and we are moving in full force. I'm looking forward to being your one and only coach. The one coach that will dot over you with love, that will drag you to fulfill your purpose. I love you, girls. See you at our next episode.